The timeline of winning. Man, I am not getting tired of this. I'm not gonna lie. Mr. President said, Mr. President told me you're gonna get tired of winning. And I was like, Mr. President, I don't know. I'm not tired of winning. Mr. President was right about a lot of things. He was wrong about that one. I am, in fact, not tired of winning. So, Mr. President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, thank you for your attention to this matter, has decided to cook and label Antifa as a designated terrorist organization. It's very funny. Europe is kind of collapsing under Antifa. I'm going to be looking at that a little bit today. Italy, France, England is being absolutely obliterated by Antifa. America is no longer being obliterated by Antifa. Hassan Piker is scared of going to jail, which we definitely support. We support Hassan Piker going to jail here because he's a terrorist supporter. Maybe even a terrorist. We can start calling him a terrorist, bro. Like, dude, he is part of Antifa, admitted so. And Trump has designated Hassan Piker as a terrorist, okay? This is truly the timeline of all times. You are not ready for what you're about to witness because actual Antifa arrests have finally started. They're arresting these mofos, pulling them off the street. All right, let's first see the executive order. It's beautiful.
Historic and significant day. This is the first time in
pan to the bald Jew.
American history that there is an all-of-government effort to dismantle left-wing terrorism, to dismantle Antifa, to dismantle the organizations that have been carrying out these acts of political violence and terrorism. What we have seen, if you look at whether it be going back to the riots that started with Black Lives Matter and all the way through to the Antifa riots, the attacks on ICE officers, the doxing campaigns, and now the political assassinations, these are not lone, isolated events. This is part of an organized campaign of radical left terrorism. It is structured, it is sophisticated, it is well funded, it is well planned. There is really no parallel like this to anything else in the country right now.
He's right.
There is an entire system.
It is a funded terrorist wing. Now let's make this understand. Let's make this very clear. Antifa is the militant wing of the leftists. The media is the propaganda wing of the leftists. The sooner we wake up and realize this shit is happening, the sooner we can deal with it. Because everyone likes covering their eyes and being la 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 la, nothing is happening, everything is fine, we're all in peace, there's just a couple of random guys, both sides are violent. We have to immediately end this shit.
Of feeder organizations that provide money, resources,
drone
weapons,
strike.
And when they're attacking federal buildings, or they're isolating public officials for harassment, doxing, intimidation, and ultimately attempted assassination. It is all carefully planned, executed, and thought through. It is terrorism on our soil. Because of this executive order, Cash and Pam are going to have the tools they need, working with Scott, to take these organizations.
The problem is Cash and Pam have not exactly been super fucking effective at, like, things in general, but, like, I'm supporting it, man. Let's fucking go.
Apart piece by piece, and the central hub of that effort is going to be the Joint Terrorism Task Force, or JTTF, which sits inside the Federal Bureau of Investigation. But for those at home who are worried about terrorism in this country, they need to understand, because of President Trump's strength, because of his vision, because of his leadership, we are now going to use the entire force of the federal government to uproot these organizations.
We will be breaking our foot up on their asses. We will deport the violent left and jail Antifa. They're going away. It's over. So I have anti-fatigue. For real, for real. So anyway, Trump administration announced their plan to dismantle Antifa. This is from Tommy Robinson. He is a British patriot. Now, to be clear, Europe is kind of dying under the weight of Antifa. Antifa is for those of you that are unaware, I am going to tell you something that's going to shake you to your core, because most people don't want to acknowledge this. Antifa is the far left unholy alliance between woke retards and Islamist extremists. Their collective goal is the destruction of Western civilization. Okay? I'm laying it all out because that's what we're up against and no one actually wants to say it. But that is literally what it's all about. That's the alliance, right? You'd think, how is it possible that the gay, woke, transgender libtards are allying up with the people that literally execute gay people? How does that work? Well, the answer is pretty simple. They have an aligned goal. They want to wipe out the West. That's what we're on. The fucking... radical Islamist communist alliance is fucking here. They're here to kill us, and we have to recognize that is the reality. They will celebrate when we die. Europe is currently dying, but hopefully the U.S. will start this lead, and Europe will follow. Anyway, this is the breaking news. This is amazing, by the way. Actual Antifa arrests. Yeah, that's right. All these terrorists. WWW. Not playing this game anymore. We're not fucking around. We're not playing the game. Y'all fucked around for years. All right, you destroyed our countries. You're like, oh, it's our right to protest. You're part of a terrorist organization now. You don't have the right to be part of a terrorist organization. I'm sorry. But what about freedom of speech? Yeah, freedom of speech is burning cities down for some reason. All right, mostly peaceful protests. Nah, dude. We've been fighting this shit for decades, and it's over. It's literally over. We have no patience. Freedom of speech doesn't work if you're part of a terrorist organization. It's like saying, I'm a mostly peaceful member of Hamas. It doesn't matter. You're a member of Hamas, we're gonna fucking kill you. That's what we're at, man. That's where we at. That's where we're literally at. And we're finally here, man. That's it. I don't care if she's a fat fit. Jail! They're terrorists. Put them away. They just grabbed him and they're taking him away. But when he wasn't violent, it doesn't matter. You're part of a terrorist organization. You are inherently considered violent. We have the right to arrest you. I'm sorry. That's where we're at. I don't give a shit what you call it. Dipshit, as future president JD Just Dance Vance 48 says, don't care what you call it. They're like, no, how could you arrest me? It's my right to protest. You don't have the right to be part of a terrorist organization, motherfucker. Shit's changed. Oh, no, sorry. Must suck to be you. Anyway, breaking news. First ever Antifa domestic terror arrests in U.S. history. Oh my god, finally. Dude, finally, man. Oh my lord. Oh, yeah. Several Antifa members were arrested and criminally charged after surrounding a nice building in Eugene, Oregon, causing terror for employees. I'm so glad we're finally phrasing it this way. This marks the first time Antifa members have been charged as domestic terrorists following Trump's order designating the group a terrorist organization. This move signals a major shift in law enforcement's response to Antifa's recruitment, radicalization, violent activities. We had enough! An Antifa guy killed Charlie Kirk. An Antifa guy shot at ICE agents yesterday. We had enough. We're over. It's done. Literally, fuck you. I don't give a shit what you call it. Yep, that's it. That's what we do to terrorists now. These memes have been absolutely everywhere, and they've been, let's just say, diabolical, to say the least. All right, diabolical. Now, I know people are going to call me racist for this, but I have reached the point that I don't give a shit what you call it, dipshit, to quote JD Just Dance Vance 48. Anyway, so this is the leftist Antifa retard that shot at ICE agents. Yeah, so anyway, the obvious story here is Antifa retard Flaggett went onto a roof to shoot at ICE agents, missed all of his shots, and accidentally shot 3 illegal immigrants, and then, presumably because he felt bad that he killed 3 illegals and missed all the ICE agents, he then killed himself. This happened this week. This literally happened this week. Retard of the Millennium Award. Holy shit. So anyway, like, obviously, I'm like, it's really sad that these people were killed by a leftoid retard, but like, holy fuck. Holy shit, man. This is like some morbid-ass divine cinema. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's insane. Bro missed and then killed himself. Skill issue, I guess. Whatever. Fuck you. Bro, anyway, we're so done with the Antifa shit. So this is Antifa protests. And to be clear, look at these numbers. This is a terrorist organization. No borders, no walls. Listen. USA at all! No USA at all. If this isn't the chant of a terrorist organization, I don't know, man. I don't know, brother. What are we doing? No USA at all! Yeah, so that's a terrorist organization. Look at all these unrestrained terrorists. We gotta start wisening up and actually fucking getting rid of these guys. Like, I'm sorry, we do. If they're terrorists, we gotta treat them as such. So Terrence Williams made this tweet, and it's pretty crazy. Before Obama's presidency, the following didn't exist. There was no ISIS, there was no Muslim Caliphate, there was no Black Lives Matter, there was no Antifa, there was no war on police. All of that chaos started under his watch. He didn't stop it, he started it. Obama is the real divider-in-chief, and America is still paying the price. Barack Obama was the biggest mistake America's ever made because his goal was never to build America up, his goal was to destroy it. You mean to tell me that Barack Hussein Obama didn't like Western values? And the saddest part, so many people couldn't see how corrupt he truly was because they were too busy worshiping him simply because of his skin color. Said by Terrence K. Williams, for the record, before you call him a racist. But that's where we're at. That's where we're at. And people are finally waking up. So, obviously, the leftoid response to Antifa is amazing. To Antifa being designated as a terrorist is amazing. How Redditors feel after saying, what do you mean? Antifa isn't an organization. Like, yes. Checkmate. Checkmate, conservative. Antifa's not an organization, actually. Checkmate. So anyway, the irony is, this is literally the Hassan line. Anti-fascism is an action, not an organization. This is Hasan Piker, currently in the midst of shitting himself because he's going to be going to jail as a terrorist soon. Dude, I just wanted him to go to jail for being a communist and supporting and inciting violence. Go to jail for being a terrorist? Oh, I hear Guantanamo Bay's weather is beautiful this time of year. I will tell my Jewish friends that control the fucking weather to make sure shit sucks over there. This is precisely the reason why this fascist administration will go after anyone expressing discontent with fascist policies, yada yada. No one cares what you have to say anymore, Hassan. Unfortunately, you're a terrorist. So shit sucks, I guess. Like, man, if you are a part of Antifa, you're a terrorist. That's just where we're at. So anyway, Hassan says, anti-fascism is an action, not an organization. So this is the gay, libtard, retard fit argument. Everyone's like, but what do you mean? How can you label Antifa as a terrorist organization when Antifa is an action? It's an action of anti-fascism, not an actual organization. Bro, this is retarded. I am actually part of the good guys team, and you're in the bad guys team. Anyone that goes against the good guys team are on the bad guys team, and therefore, if you're against the good guys team, that must mean that you're a bad guy. Like, dude, these people are actually fucking retarded. It's insane. So, anti-fascism action, not an organization, but don't worry, because Hassan is even more scared. This is absolute cinema. Hassan made this tweet. I think it's perfect. It exemplifies everything so glorious. Trump talking about anti-fascism being a terror designation. He didn't say that. He said Antifa, the organization. But you are a lying sack of shit, communist, subversive, violence inciter. So obviously this is what you are going to say. You're going to make believe this is what Trump said, but it's not, because you're obviously full of shit and you know it, and you're going to go to jail. Being a terrorist designation right in front of the Iwo Jima statue that depicts American military engaging in anti-fascist action against the fascist imperialist Japan in World War II. A perfect demonstration of how stupid this entire thing is. So Hassan definitely, absolutely did this. He pulled up he sat there, checkmate conservatards, pushes up glasses, and then he hits them with this. You're literally in front of the Iwo Jima statue that depicts America against fascism. Hassan, are you saying you support America bombing Japan? Because I don't want to be rude here. Did you know that 5 times the amount of civilian casualties died in Japan in one day? 5 times the amount of civilians that died in Gaza over the last 2 years? You aware of that, Hassan? But you support bombing Japan now just because they're fascist? Wait, hold up. Is that really what you're saying? You're supporting the murder of 300,000 children in Japan? That's pretty crazy, especially assuming you're probably aware that Hamas is a fascist regime, right? You're not aware of that? Oh, you don't know about that, Hassan. You're not aware that Hamas is literally the elected government of Gaza in 2005, and since then they consolidated power, and literally anyone that ever spoke out against them were murdered. Do you want to see a video? This is a video published literally yesterday. This is breaking news of Hamas torturing and executing Palestinians in Gaza once again. Do you want to see this video? And also, of course, these are going to be considered casualties by Israel, right? This goes on to the Israel thing. There are no elections anymore in Gaza. There haven't been in 20 years because Hamas took over. They're a terrorist organization. So if you support bombing fascists like you claim you do, then why are you so mad about Gaza, right? Fuck Palestine. Am I right? Am I right, Hassan? So anyway, Hassan obviously is talking through his ass. Like, he can never be morally consistent ever. Literally ever. There is zero moral consistency for this snake of a motherfucker. Ever. So, realistically, they did not engage in anti-fascist action when they fought Japan. They attacked Japan not because Japan was fascist. They attacked Japan because Japan attacked us first. Okay? Now, wake the frick up, man. How could you possibly compare Antifa, like taking out Antifa to this shit? All right, literally, fuck you, fuck your logic. You're completely retarded. He's obviously scared. He's shitting himself, and I don't blame him. This is a video of his very own live stream. Hasan Piker, a pro-Antifa communist streamer, blocking traffic on the 101 freeway, which is, by the way, a felony crime. Surely he'll be banned, arrested, and thrown into solitary like the Jan 6ers, right? Surely this will happen. I mean, this is literally him partaking in an Antifa riot. So this is gonna be glorious. We're living in the best of times. We're living in the best of times. We're actually freaking here. It's beautiful. So anyway, Donald Trump, President of the United States, orange man extraordinaire, really an extraordinary orange fellow, he decided to cook. All right, he gave a speech by Charlie Kirk's memorial. And this is what he had to say about influencers inciting violence. Why don't we take a look at Hasan Piker's reaction when he says this?
And then he just will add on, Charlie loved it when I did this stuff over and over again.
Influencers and others in our society who greeted his assassination with sick approval, excuses, or even jubilation. You've heard that. So have I. Couldn't believe it.
He's coming
Some
after
of the very same
influencers.
people who spent the last 8 years trying to sit in moral judgment of anyone who disagreed with them about politics suddenly started cheering for a murder. Incredible. You know the names. They're major losers, by the way.
Major losers!
That will be in a short period of time. Some of the very people who call you a hater for using the wrong pronoun were filled with glee at the killing of a father with 2 beautiful young children. And the same commentators who this week are screaming fascism over a canceled late-night TV show where the anchor had no talent and no ratings, implying that Charlie Kirk deserved what happened to him. No side in American politics has a monopoly on disturbed or misguided people.
God.
But there's one part of our political community which believes they have a monopoly on truth, goodness, and virtue, and concludes they have also a monopoly on power, thought, and speech. I love Donald Trump, Mr. President. I love you so much. Anymore. We've turned that corner very quickly. Tragically, atrocities of this kind and kind that we saw in Utah, of all places, are the eventual consequence of that kind of thinking.
Put on the MAGA hat. Put on the MAGA hat. Shit's not gonna save you, Hassan. Shit's not gonna save you, you fucking commie, Antifa terrorist. Oopsie poopsie. Bro fucking obliterated his pants. He fucking genocided his underwear when he heard Trump say that. He genocided that shit immediately. Oh my god. He genocided his underwear. So anyway, I made this tweet because this is the ultimate response, in my opinion, to every time Hasan Piker's like, anti-fascism is an action, it's not an organization. So this is the ultimate response. Definitely follow me on Twitter if you want to see someone hilarious. Hey guys, I'm thinking of starting a movement called Kill the Hitlers, where we go out and kill Hitlers. Anyone that I don't like is considered a Hitler. Anyone that I disagree with is considered a Hitler. What do you mean this is terrorism? Oopsie poopsie. I guess that makes you Hitler. Can you hear the screaming? Can you hear the screaming? This is what Hasan is saying. But anti-fascism is an action. Well, let me introduce you to the reality. Let me introduce you to the reality of the situation. Your grandfather was Antifa, by the way. Get it? Because they fought against the fascists. Indeed, he was Antifa until the day he died. Sorry, Hasan Piker. You are literally fucking cooked. True. I am Antifa. Short for anti-faggot. Sorry, Hassan. Sorry. Hate to be that guy. Anyway, you're cooked. Anyway, you're cooked. You're cooked. Now, this is really interesting. Because this is something that's being looked into a lot. This was the exact moment the LA riots ended. The moment the FBI and the IRS announced that they are investigating whoever is funding the riots stop. Weird how that works. So look at how insane this is.
Hello, I'm Bill Asaley, United States Attorney for the Central District of California.
And I'm Akil Davis, the Assistant Director in charge of the FBI's Los Angeles Field Office.
And I'm Tyler Hatcher, the Special Agent in charge of IRS criminal investigation here in Los Angeles.
The right to assemble and protest peacefully is protected by law. Unfortunately, we've seen individuals whose intentions are to cause damage and to assault law enforcement.
Yes, sir.
For example, last week we arrested an individual who was charged with conspiracy to commit and aiding and abetting civil disorders. These violent agitators put peaceful demonstrators at risk.
The FBI and our federal partners will continue to investigate individuals and organizations who are knowingly funding or committing acts of violence against law enforcement, as well as the destruction of property.
We are currently tracing money to determine who is providing funding for these riots.
That's all that needed to be said. We are currently tracing money to see who is funding it. Soros! Anyway, no one knows. No one knows if George Soros is involved. He is involved. No one knows if he's involved, though, but he is. So anyway, the moment they said that, the LA riots ended because it's being funded. If anti-fascism is just an ideology, then why is there fucking funding? Why is there a flag? Why are there chants? Why are there organized riots? Sorry, bro. No one's buying this shit. So Freedom Tunes made this video, How to Catch Antifa.
I'll rat my tricks.
13-year-old boy confused about sexuality seeking advice. Oh, no. This is not satire, by the way. This is a fact. That's where we're at. That's where we're at, man. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy to be an anti-fascist today. All right, listen. I am supporting the current thing. The current thing must be supported. Now, Antifa and Muslims are rioting in Italy because Italy refuses to recognize Palestine as a state. Now again, this is Antifa. This is the Antifa Alliance. This is Italy. Yesterday. And again, for some reason, Europe refuses to look at Antifa and label them as a terrorist organization. They refuse. So now, we fully understand why, like, a lot of nations, like, for example, the UK or France or Canada, have completely and utterly buckled to these thugs, retards, and, ironically, fascists, completely fucking buckle to them. That's why they literally said that they want a Palestine state. They acknowledge a Palestine state, even though 90% of Britain was against that decision. Over 70% of France was against that decision. Yet both Britain and France, both England and France, decided that they were going to talk and recognize a Palestinian state. Do you know why? Because they are appealing to terrorists. Same with Australia, same with Canada. These guys are fucking retarded. And they are absolutely cucked to the gills by Antifa, by the quote-unquote anti-fascist unholy alliance of radical Islamists and communists. And they have completely capitulated to this shit. Absolutely capitulated to this shit. So that's where we're at. This is literally a fight for the future of Western civilization. Antifa is just the branding that the leftist radicals decided to actually, join up. You're gonna tell me this isn't terrorism? And again, the crazy thing is, Antifa is not about anti-fascism. It's anti-Western values. It's anti-biblical values. It is anti-Christian nations. It's anti-Jewish nations. It is purely anti-basic biblical values. That is what Antifa is. And do you know how I know? Because they're allying up with radical Islamist nations that are literally fascist. Like, they're literally fascist. They're an actual tyrannical regimes that force people to completely capitulate to their whims, their religion, and none of that matters. And these people will ally with those guys because, well, at least they're anti-West. And ultimately, that's the goal. Like this is the forces of Satan at work in real time. So I'm really happy this happened. So this was Italy. Don't worry, it's not just Italy. Excuse me, FBI, I'd like to report an Antifa domestic terrorist who needs to be immediately arrested and deported. His name is Hassan Piker. Excuse me, FBI. Excuse me, FBI. We gotta look into this guy. Notice how he has an Antifa book behind him and he wears an Antifa shirt. All right, FBI, can we please get someone on this please? Can we please jail the Gitmo his ass. He's a terrorist, please. Enhance, he's a terrorist. He's even saying terrorist threats, FBI.
I'm sick and tired of it. Left-wingers, liberals, you need to be fucking showing your opponent's guts on there, okay? You need to be gutting them.
Oh.
You need to be shanking these motherfuckers and letting their intestines just ride on stage. Right. What the fuck is this shit, man?
Oh my God.
Slice them up. Slice them and fucking dice them.
Dice them.
What the fuck is this?
874.
Oh no.
Bellevue Drive, and I'm gonna kill you with my AR-15. Like that's the type of messages they were leaving in this dude's
largest leftist
office.
Streamer, by the way.
And he's resigning.
Oh,
he's literally
gave
this is his last term.
Threats to this man.
So
wow.
So I think that people are a lot more radical.
It's hurt poor people that they can afford housing in Berkeley. I don't know how.
Well, my understanding is that the property owners who have properties there choose just not to rent it at all.
Yeah, kill them. Kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers. And let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods, dude.
Oh my God. So the communist Antifa terrorist ringleader has a large Twitch channel where he tells his audience to murder landlords and capitalists? This looks like terrorists, man. Antifa terrorist alert. Hasan Piker, proud member of Antifa, calls for violence. Hello? Hello, government? Government! Bro, we're literally on the winning side of history, and I'm never going to stop enjoying it. Holy shit. Also, I'm just saying, he's crazy. He's a crazy man. Now, if you thought that shit got really bad, so we all agree, Antifa is currently a designated terrorist organization in the United States. Colossal, massive W. We fucking take those every single day. Huge fucking take those. All right, we absolutely love this. That is everything we've ever supported, we've ever loved. All right, good. I'm glad we're on the same page. Europe, still mega cucked. Now, Europe at least recognizes Hamas as a terrorist organization, right? Right? That is an actual terrorist organization. Like, the entire world agrees Hamas is a terrorist organization, which Hasan Piker, by the way, supports. Also, I just wanted to give, like, a little shout out to my boy by the name of Drew Pavlo, all right? To Drew Pavlo. Bro dropped a 20-minute long compilation without commentary of Hassan calling for political violence. So you can definitely enjoy that video if you want. You can always check this one out. It's literally here. It is no commentary, 20 straight minutes of Hassan endorsing and calling for political violence. Make of that what you will, because that's That's pretty fucking crazy. So anyway, I'm really glad that that exists. But anywho, back to Europe and their support of Hamas, terrorist organization. This over here is a video of a man getting arrested. All right, he's filming it.
Didn't appreciate.
Really?
It's gone over to one. I'm not saying you can't explain a few steps.
Yeah.
In terms of that, basically, our hate crime team reviewed it and said there are offences there we need to explore.
All right, so the hate crime team viewed his social media post, and they're here to arrest him.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the time is 21:31. You are under arrest for what's for section 19.
19?
In a second. You don't have to say anything, but how many defence you don't make a question, so everything you do say, maybe get evidence. Basically, the section 19 refers to spreading what we say like racial hatred. So,
all right, so apparently he's getting arrested by the British Stasi squad because apparently he spread racial hatred.
You've posted something online that we believe is spreading racial hatred.
Twitter, Facebook, what?
I can't explain too much. Give
What?
Context beforehand.
Let me put to you an interview.
Because I appreciate you've never been arrested before, have you?
Yeah, once or twice.
Once or twice. Apologies.
Frequent flyer.
Apologies, I didn't think you were. Basically, how it works now is then, obviously, if you've got stuff you'd like to gather, obviously I'm more than willing to talk through what you're able to take with you.
What, you're taking me away now?
Yes, so you're under arrest, so you're going to Harrogate, unfortunately.
Bro!
You're taking me to Harrogate in the middle of the night over a tweet?
I am, unfortunately.
Is this what you signed up the police to do?
This is my role. I'm trying to be reasonable with you here.
So
Stuff you'd like to gather, I'm more than willing to allow you to gather some sort of medication if you've got any numbers you need. But at the moment,
you join the police to go and arrest people at night for tweets online.
Do you need any medication? I can't imagine that.
This was last night, by the way.
You are going to be in very long, but do you need any medication that you take at night?
No.
No.
This is what we call fascism, by the way. All right, if you were anti-fascism, you should be against this.
Anything else you can think of? Wallet, want to change your shoes or out?
I'd like to put some shoes on if that's all right with you.
Of course it is.
Righty, huh?
What a generous guy.
We will give you a search here.
Search? What?
A search! They're searching his house because he made a tweet.
Just to make sure there's nothing in your pocket that you can harm yourself with whilst you're being transported in the van. We're going to do it in here rather than outside so all your neighbours can go.
For the record, this is a cucked nation, completely cucked by the unholy Antifa Radical Islam Alliance, by the way.
Oh, fill your boots, mate. You do understand that I'm going to make a maximum fuss about this free speech union.
Yeah,
you guys just doing your jobs, obviously, but your dickhead bosses have just opened up a world of shit.
Trust
really
me,
have.
if I didn't have to be here, I wouldn't have been. But I'm happy to give you...
I'm quite certain you two have got like 50 better things to do. Because what's your patch?
Right.
Your Harrogate,
Just following orders, I guess.
We're referred to as Hambleton. So
Yeah.
We're also Harrogate District.
But of course, like the police they're not going to be able to credibly tell anybody that they're...
We're just going to need to give him a quick prostate exam, just a little bit of an anal probe, just to make sure he has nothing up there.
The resource now.
It's just a cavity search.
They're sending people out to
we can
arrest
have
people
that
for
later
tweets.
on.
Well, it's no point us debating it, is it? It's your dickhead bosses. Could you... right.
So anyway, the surprise breaking news is this is what he said. This is the North Yorkshire Police's hate crime snatch squad taking me in for tweeting "fuck Hamas." Not Islam, not Muslims, Hamas, a terrorist organization. He's being arrested in the middle of the night. They're taking him away. They're checking him. They're patting him down for saying "fuck Hamas." Right? This is crazy. Aside from the outrage of arresting me for a meme, there's something else I need to talk about. I was in a very serious health trouble last night because of that episode. I have a form of Tourette's. Like, dude, this is crazy. These people are getting fucking destroyed. Like, what are we doing? Like, dude, completely Antifa captured. It really is. So anyway, we either die by the sword or live by the sword, as they say. This is absolutely terrifying gobbledygook shit. Truly fascism. Thanks so much, man. Thank you so much. And apparently everything gets worse. This is a guy named Nick Shirley. He went to a Antifa riot in Paris, and apparently they beat the shit out of him. So, not a terrorist organization according to Paris. They're too busy sucking the cock of the radical Islamists, to actually do something about this, right? That's right, baby. They have to make sure that people are labeled by the correct pronouns. So, lock in, boys and girls. It's gonna be crazy. I am literally in shock. France surrendered. No way.
Unrest here in the streets. And what organization are you part of? Are you part of Antifa?
Yeah, Antifa.
Oh my god, I thought Antifa wasn't an organization. I was everyone's favorite communist psychopath terrorist supporter told me that Antifa, anti-fascism was an action, not an organization. Someone needs to tell this guy.
Streets of Paris are literally on fire. Police have moved in.
Looks like terrorism to me. I wonder if the police are going to do anything. Oh, no, never mind. It's not considered a terrorist organization in France. They're too busy surrendering their country.
Today I'm here in France. Right now, we have hundreds of thousands of people set to hit the streets of Paris all across France today. There's said to be around 800,000 protesters.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's an army. You're getting conquered.
You see,
people are really not realizing that the West is getting conquered. I don't understand why this is like controversial. Then you have leftoids on Twitter being like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I can't believe, I'm literally in shock right now. Literally in shock that Trump would arrest terrorists. This is going too far. Fascism.
The cops right here in all of their riot gear. They have gas masks, their riot shields, everything else you would need to fight against the protesters today.
But no guns. Wow. Thank you, Europe. Very cool. Very cool. No guns. Hell yeah. Second Amendment right. Never give it up. Never give up your gun. Never give up your weapon, gamer.
It's set to be a day of chaos. Paris is erupting and the whole entire world's gone mad. We've had protests in Nepal, in Britain, and in the United States. You had the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Everywhere across the world, people are upset. And out here in Paris, they're showing up in the masses. Here,
the craziest part is the difference between right now, the Western world is so divided, the people actually willing to fight back, and the people that are complete and utter throbbing vaginas. That's literally what we're up against, man. That's what's happening. It's a battle between the vaginas and the people that are willing to not be politically correct.
in France, some of the reasons why they are protesting is because the instability here, especially as they are in such a large deficit, trillions of dollars in debt. They just raised the retirement age from 62 to 65, and in the past 2 years alone, they've had 5 different prime ministers. That just shows how...
No, that's diabolical. Oh my god, dude. Dude, France is such a joke, bro.
Unstable the country of France is right now. And what do you hope to accomplish today in this protest?
I hope that the people of the world today can see that if you show up in mass, the authorities fear you. You run the government, especially in a republic like this.
The authorities fear you, says the terrorist. Allegedly a terrorist. Allegedly. Bro, what are we doing here? Well, like, bro, it's so obvious. It's so obvious. How can you run a country when the authorities fear you? And they're so cock-blocked that they can't actually do anything about it. Dude, Donald Trump just made this tweet. At the request of Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, I am directing Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, to provide unnecessary troops to protect war-ravaged Portland and any of our ICE facilities under siege attacked by Antifa and other domestic terrorists. I am also authorizing full force if necessary. Thank you for your attention to this matter. And that's where we're at, ladies and gentle ladies. That is actually where we're at. We're there. We're actually there. The countries that are not willing to just back down to an immense pressure campaign by the retards versus the countries that are vaginas.
And is Macron destroying France?
He's part of the problem, but he's like Donald Trump. He's not the disease, he's a symptom.
And why are you out here today?
For the record, Macron is like a gigantic pussy that tries his absolute best to cave to literally fucking everything in all of France. Bro, 70% of France doesn't want to recognize a Palestinian state, but 30% of France are the retarded fringed radical leftists and Islamists, and Macron recognized the Palestinian state, completely and utterly cucked. It's insane, it's wild.
Because we are angry. We want more rights for the workers.
More rights.
We want more...
What rights are you missing? What rights are you missing? Dude, everyone wants more rights. I can't believe all of my rights are being removed. None of your rights are removed, lady. You have all the rights. Too many rights, I would even say. Could we please remove some of their rights immediately?
Justice, because the rich man doesn't pay enough tax.
In other words, you want money to fall into your lap by other people that work for it. It's what she meant to say.
President Macron a left or a right?
Right. Very right.
What?
And is his wife a boy or a girl? Is Bridget a boy or a girl?
A girl, of course, a woman. No. Yes. A real woman, so it's bullshit.
You have thousands of people here on the streets of Paris.
Candace Owens catching strays. This is diabolical.
France right now.
Can French Prime Minister Brigitte Macron send his wife's vagina pictures to us, please, for confirmation? Obviously, we have to know. We have to know. Send Bob's and Begin.
Macron, resign.
For the record, this is one of those rare moments. I agree Macron should resign. But in my opinion, it's because he's a leftist wanker. I am on the other side here completely.
What brings you out
These people are so far left that they think Macron is far right. That's where we're at.
here today?
I'm a student, and it's for like the budget and against fascism and like the rise of nationalism.
Against the rise of nationalism. We would hate with our entire bonheur. With our entire bonheur, we hate immensely if people were proud of their country. We should want their country to get overwhelmed by people from third world, that's how you say it, third world. We want them to take our women and our children if possible.
Against the government and against all Macron is doing with the government and putting like prime minister we don't want to.
Yes.
And everything.
And against nationalism.
Against the whole democratic process of electing government. We hate that because we are fascists, but we hate fascists also.
Why are you worried about the rise of nationalism?
Because I'm a history student, and when they...
College person, obviously. No. Well, color me shocked, surprised, and flabbergasted. A college student against nationalism and fascism. Wow. I've never seen that before.
The rise of nationalism, there's always wars, and it's always end up bad.
You are literally fucking declaring war on your own country. War's bad.
Really bad.
So what should happen?
I think like the government needs to like change, like everything needs to...
I agree. We need to put in a right-wing nationalist Christian into France government. That's my opinion. He needs to say, with the help of God, we are deporting everyone illegal in the country, and then we're going to start working on the legal guys doing. Ideally, that's what we'd see. All right? That's what I want to see. All right, listen, I understand separation church and state, but I want him to come out with a gigantic cross swinging around his neck. All right? When he promptly smacks his hand on the podium and deports all the illegals.
Change and like more rights for the students, more social
rights. What rights for the what rights are missing for students? Rights for students, bro. This is the level of retard we're dealing with. You need more rights and more rights, lady. Rights are made up. You have no rights. No one has rights. All right. You have privileges that are given to you by your government. You're so lucky you were born here. But can we stop making believe that everyone needs more rights? Lady, you need less rights. I'm just saying. We gotta start removing rights. All right, this is the hot. That's gonna get clipped out of context.
Rights and like tax the rich. Surtout.
You think the whole world?
No, the rich gets taxed. All right. Unfortunately, a lot of them skip taxes and shit, but the rich do actually get taxed. Breaking news. This actually was just published right now. Literally right now. Pam Bondi, Scam Blondie, released a 1 minute long laser beam. Apparently, people are telling me I have to see this.
We're witnessing a new era of political violence.
Agreed.
Assassins have tried to murder President Trump twice and tried to kill Supreme Court Justice Kavanaugh.
True.
In Minnesota, legislators and even children attending Mass were gunned down in cold blood in 2 separate incidents. And an assassin targeted and murdered our friend Charlie Kirk. A sniper shot 3 people at a Texas ICE facility, and now more than 200 violent rioters were at a Chicago ICE facility chanting, "Arrest ICE, shoot ICE." At least one had a gun. We've seen this before. We saw it in Portland and with the LA riots. These are not peaceful protests.
Agreed.
These are coordinated attacks by radical extremists.
So what are we gonna do at it?
They end now.
All right, what are we gonna do?
Anyone who threatens or assaults
threatens! Lady, we have the fucking risk. Put Hassan Piker in fucking jail yesterday, please.
Federal officers will be arrested and charged federally.
Good.
Not in some liberal state.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Anyone who's funding and aiding these extremists, you will be dismantled brick by brick. We are taking our country back. Make America safe again.
All right, rare Pam Bondi W. Listen, man, she fumbled the last 2 situations, but I'll be real. We need to fucking enforce this shit immediately. Yes, sir, absolutely. Based as fuck. If you not insult, I don't care about insults. But if you threaten or assault, I meant assault, I said insult. If you threaten or assault ICE officers, anyone, quite frankly, anyone in the government, stuff like that, you should absolutely face consequences. It's not protected speech. Literally throw Hassan in jail, please. Please, it would make me so happy. Just do it for me. Do it for me. Don't even do it for America, do it for me. Listen. God, this is once again evidence the Jews do not control the government, but we're trying.
Has gone mad.
Yes. It's because of the United States.
You think it's because of the United States?
Yes.
The streets are absolutely flooded. You have thousands of people over here.
I think it's because of the United States that the retards in the government are being retarded. Very cool. Thank you, girl. She's from college, by the way. She knows things.
You have thousands of people over here, and this is just the start of the protest. It has just begun. And it's estimated for these protests today in France, over 80,000 police officers will be deployed across the country. Right here, you just have a small little group of them, but this is like this.
Now look at all those police officers with their riot shields and no guns. They're gonna definitely stop some terror.
All throughout France today, around 80,000 troops of policemen. And just last week, these same protesters took to the...
Yeah, anyone that spray paints these national monuments, they should all go to jail. I don't know why everyone's such a pussy, man. I mean, I do know why everyone's such a pussy. It's because of the leftoid feminized, emasculated dudes and you know, dudettes running the government, sitting there with their lack of testicles, deciding, you know what, actually, let's let the terrorists continue terrorizing. You know what? Maybe if we buckle to the terrorists, maybe they'll start playing nice. What do you think, guys? What do you think? What if we... I know a way to get the French terrorists to stop, you know, destroying French buildings. Let's recognize Palestine. Dog, this shit's not gonna help.
Streets, and they took over this statue right here. You can see all the graffiti. It says Antifada, anti-fascist, free.
It doesn't say Antifada, it says Intifada, which for the record means kill Jews around the world. In case you were curious. Right, this is the tolerant left, obviously.
Gaza.
For real, I'm telling you, man, the far left and the radical Islamists are like the actual scorpion and the frog, right? Just wait until the Islamists get power and all you fucking retards and all you guys with your nose rings and your genders and your gay sex, y'all gonna get fucking destroyed. Rip France.
Tax the rich. That is why there's around 80,000 police officers out here in the streets today as well. They don't want any more of their historical sites being graffitied or destroyed out here due to these protesters coming through. You have police and you
of course, they're not going to arrest anyone that does it. They just hope that there'll be a deterrent.
have tanks set out over there. You have so many different groups, you can't even count on all 10 of your fingers. You have...
Mr. President, we're authorizing the drone strike.
The people that are for communism.
Honestly, I'll be real here. If Antifa is a registered terrorist organization at this point, why do we have to wait for them to assault ICE officers? Like, if they say that they're part of Antifa, they should immediately go to jail for being part of a terrorist organization. Not trying to stir up or fan any flames here or anything. I'm definitely trying to do that. But yeah, let's actually do this. Let's take our country back, man. Let's actually do it.
You have the anti-imperialism. You have the pro-trans. You have the Antifa. You have all this stuff. I can't even name all.
The unholy alliance.
All of them. But there are so many out here, and chaos is going to be breaking out very soon. And the whole entire world seems like it's gone mad, from Britain to Nepal to the United States with the assassination of Charlie Kirk, and here in the most popular.
Kind of weird how all this madness is on one side. I was told from very, very good leftist source, Destiny, known for advocating for the right to have intercourse with animals. But Destiny told me that it's a both sides issue. And according to this chart made by the ADL, which is probably completely accurate, it said that there's mostly right-wing violence. According to this nebulous chart with no numbers on it.
Their destinations in the entire world, Paris, France. What do you guys think about your current government?
Our current government? Well, it's trash. We vote in...
Well, no shit, you're part of a terrorist order. I mean, Antifa, an anti-fascist movement.
June 2024 for a leftist government, and it's been 1 year and a half that we still have Republicans, and we still have to demonstrate outside every...
No, you don't have to demonstrate. You could instead get a job and have children and have a wonderful, prosperous, happy life. You are choosing to depress yourself with bullshit, joining a terrorist organization to slowly destroy and corrode your country. I helped her translate it because English is not her first language.
Saturday to be heard, so it's kind of tiring.
Yeah, you could just not be tired and decide to actually build a beautiful life instead of decide to wear a nose ring and fuck yourself in the ass.
I think your government is listening to you.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Right, now
then why are you here?
Everybody, the middle fingers in there. Why are you here today?
We want the president to go away, basically, to just quit.
Honestly, I would get my political cues and advice from her. See, as someone that definitely does judge books by covers, this is a cover that I am using to judge the book. I'm just saying. I would get all my political opinions from her. Whatever she thinks, I would follow immediately.
And we want to change the government.
They have stuck Macron's face on some dog poo in the streets of...
Honestly based. I hate Macron too. Like, this is literally the ultimate win-win. You know what, Antifa? You can have this. Macron is such a raging vagina. Why can't these people actually just fucking deport illegals? Like, I don't understand, man. Why are we playing this game?
France.
People are literally letting their country die for the sake of fucking gay retard bullshit. They're too afraid. They're too afraid. But what if I'm called a fascist on Twitter? Unbelievable, these retards.
The people here
They're gonna be called a fascist regardless.
are obviously very upset with their president, Macron. They have a whole group of people right behind.
I mean, to be honest, President Macron's probably upset too. It's not easy to marry your wife, who's also a man who's secretly your father, according to Candace Owens, who groomed him as a child, allegedly. Waiting for the Brigitte Macron boobs pics ASAP.
Right here, preparing to go. Looks like something's gonna be happening. They're all getting masks on. Uh-oh. Yep. You got Antifa out here
They're
now.
attacking his camera. They don't even know his alignment or anything. They're just attacking him because he's recording them, and they're probably gonna be doing crimes.
But Antifa in the United States was just declared a terrorist organization.
W Trump, huge orange W, massive glowing orange W.
Because of how violent they've become, as they have been proven to promote political violence against their political opponents. All these guys are in the riot gear, and it looks like they're getting ready to make a charge. They're giving some directions in the back.
Damn, look at all that riot gear with no guns.
There's a lot of them right here. And here are all the protesters. You have this lady right here with the communist hat, and
You can tell she's a communist because of the communist hat, and also the fact that she's unemployed and wants free money from rich people that work for their money.
now you have the protesters chanting at the police.
Oh, you can tell this guy over here, he's obviously fighting against fascism.
Now you have the protesters chanting at the police.
So you can tell this guy's against fascism by the fact that he's wearing a keffiyeh, because obviously Palestine is central to the struggle against the French government. But, brother, it's so obviously a grift. Like, this whole thing is a grift. None of these people know what they're fighting for. Like, this is an entire brainwashed population. None of them want communism, okay? They don't actually even know what that means. They don't want communism. They don't care about Palestine. They don't care about fascism. They don't know any of these things. These are buzzwords. They just slap on each other because they were programmed to think this way. It's honestly pathetic and sad.
The police here do not mess around. They will straight up attack back at the protesters when
They don't have guns.
protesters show that they're going to attack as well. I don't know what side to choose. I'm out here from France, but either way, both sides do get super violent. Do you want communism?
Bro, you're so cooked. Bro, we need to bring back the Communist Enforcement Act in 1953.
Because I'm girl power.
Oh, girl power communist! Yes, it all comes together.
Are you ready to fight with the police?
No. Yeah, for sure.
Yes! That's a terrorist, by the way. Like, what are we doing? How can this guy not be a terrorist? He's just sitting here saying he's ready to fight the police. Bro, what are we doing?
You're ready.
Sure.
And what makes you want to fight with the police? You're just waiting.
Just waiting to them to make the first move.
Once they make the first move, you're going?
Yeah.
What do you think this accomplishes?
What?
Attacking the police.
Absolutely fucking nothing.
Please.
No, this is us attacking us. Them attacking us. Not us.
Would you say that
Are you ready to fight them? Yes. What does that accomplish? They're attacking us.
France is in somewhat of a culture or political war here?
Yeah. This is for sure the political war.
Alright, so arrest this guy. He literally says he's at war against the government. Why are we letting him roam the streets? Because France is completely cucked.
And do you have a mask on because if they see your face, they can arrest you?
Yeah, they can scan us.
What makes you worried about what's going on here in Paris and in France right now?
Everything.
Che Guevara and a Palestine flag. Bro, this is just like an actual gaggle of rejects, bro. What are we doing?
People are hungry. We starving. We work.
You're not starving, okay? No one here is starving. Oh my god, dude, we are angry and starving. We are exactly like Palestine. That's how it comes together, guys. Everyone's starving, bro. No, you're not starving.
For nothing
and what were you are not working hard for nothing. You are spending your days protesting on a street, hoping to brawl with police officers.
What organization are you part of? Are you part of Antifa?
Yeah, Antifa.
Okay, so we have Antifa here, and there's more people that are coming back. They just ran back, and now it looks like you guys are about to go charge after them as well.
We're waiting.
Once the police make a move, you guys will fight.
Yeah.
Do you think there will eventually be a civil war here inside of Paris, inside of France?
I think not, sadly.
Sadly? Antifa's like, man, we wish more people would have balls to fight and actually start a civil war. Bro, this is crazy.
But we need one.
I bet you, by the way, for the record, I bet you this is like the public thought of like the Hassan Piker retards in America as well. They're just smart enough not to actually say it out loud.
We sure need one.
This is the craziest thing. You have a person protesting, and then you have these old people who just went through the police officers, and now they're trying to make their way over here. Then you have Antifa over there, a guy dancing with his earbuds in, and then hundreds of police officers right there. On the other side, you have even more police officers. No one is attacking as of right now. Hey. The scrape.
Go away with pause camera. We didn't want you to see the cringe that we are about to do.
Spray paint. What the heck? We got a dumpster on fire here. What in the world?
For the record, is that dumpster private property or is that like, you know, city owned? Because if it's city owned, that's vandalism of government property and they should go to jail. But again, that doesn't happen because we're in reality and criminals don't go to jail anymore if your government is run by vaginas.
Uh-oh, they're taking it to the police.
Oh, they showed them. They showed them. Wow. They just littered? Damn, this is a revolution, ladies and gentlemen.
Antifa has set flames to the streets, lighting this dumpster on fire. Police are right there. We'll see if they come in and move in, but the streets are currently officially on fire.
Public arson, they should go to jail. It's actually against the law. Dude, no one cares. Come on, literally, why do we have laws? Why do we even have laws in our nations? Like, the West is being, there's a war against the West, all right? And for some reason, people don't want to notice or something. But, like, come on, guys. Can we grow a pair and actually arrest criminals, please, finally?
Police just made
I'm so happy Trump designated Antifa as a terrorist organization.
Oh.
Yeah. Mostly peaceful, firing fireworks at police officers.
Antifa's lighting off fireworks. So on this side, you have Antifa lighting off fireworks. On this side, you have a dumpster on fire. The dumpster's completely melted away. Now, look over here. We have Antifa doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Lighting stuff on fire, shooting fire.
See that there is Antifa doing a gender reveal for a transsexual baby?
To the police. Police are just over here. Nothing's happened yet. Something's bound to break out. The streets of Paris are literally on fire. Oh, shoot, I just got shot. They're shooting, I just got shot. I don't know what.
Let me introduce you to my favorite character of this entire conflict. Introducing Jean-Pierre. This over here is Jean-Pierre. The way he notices the gas canister of the tear gas on the ground, and he politely cajoles up to the gas canister. However, Jean-Pierre is in fact gay. So Jean-Pierre takes 4 minutes to wind up a glorious Goliath-level kick. A kick the likes of which we have never seen before in all of France. Jean-Pierre kicks the gas canister as it ricochets off of the sidewalk and flies right back into it. Jean-Pierre, MVP, the GOAT, easily my favorite character of this entire saga. Definitely leave a like on this video and comment if you want more Jean-Pierre content in the future.
What I just got hit with, I just got shot though. I think they shot tear gas at me. I've been shot out here in the streets of Paris.
Bro got shot for journalism.
Uh-oh, now everyone's joining in. Everyone in the mask. Street signs are getting taken down.
Dude, what are we doing? This is anarchy. Anti-fascism and it's just let's destroy our city. Bro, stop it. Okay, again, I don't know why none of these people end up going to jail.
The original Antifa member said we'll start once they make the first move. I've just seen a lot of first moves made by Antifa out here. Look, I just saw another bottle thrown. Took a bullet for you guys. Hope you guys subscribe. Holy cow.
Sounds to me like Antifa is not actually an organization, but an action, according to Hamas Diddy Bin Laden Piker.
The streets of Paris are being set to flames right now. Look, now they're picking up the glass to throw at the police. They're picking up the shards of glass. They're digging out the rock.
This should be an assault with a deadly weapon against a police officer, but no one cares. It's crazy. Dude, France is so cucked, it's insane. They've always been cucked, but this is like a whole new level of cucked.
Okay, I don't want to film. They're digging out the rocks to throw at the police. Right now you have Antifa digging out the rocks next to this tree to throw at the police. They have a hammer. That's crazy. Okay, no film.
They're like, yeah, don't film it. We don't want you filming us committing a felony.
No film. Antifa's telling me I can't film.
Yeah, honestly, they will kill you. They killed Charlie Kirk, and everyone cheered. They will kill all of us, to be honest. Right, Charlie Kirk? That's just you, man. That's you. That's your brother. His children, they're your children, okay? They want you dead. They want you gone. Because you don't subscribe to their godless worldview. Honestly, it's insane.
Look, now he's throwing the rock. Look, now they're chipping away. You got old ladies running. Old ladies are running out of here.
How is that not an arrestable offense? Throwing rocks at police officers like that? Again, it's just shocking. It's just shocking the level of lawlessness that we've just come to accept as normal everyday life in the West. It really is. Bro, listen, man, I'm not like... And then they say the Crusades isn't justified. Yeah, that's crazy. Bro, this is crazy. It really is.
Around with a hammer and throwing stones at the police. I am surrounded by a mob of Antifa right now. Everyone is in black right now. Everybody in here is in black. Hundreds of members of Antifa right here. All in black.
Members members of Antifa. I thought Antifa was an Antifa. Okay.
Police aren't doing anything yet. They've been getting rocks thrown at them for the past 10 minutes straight.
Yeah, in French, the word is vigene. That's French for vigene. All right, I just want to make this clear. All right, that's why. That's why. Because the police do something, and the police are labeled the fascists and the bad guys. And then the media... Okay, let me make this clear, okay? Antifa is the militant wing of the left. The media is the propaganda wing. All right, we have to start acknowledging what we're up against, man.
Matter of time before something happens. Antifa's getting a chain link right now. Arms are all together.
A chain link, and no one's going to do anything about it.
People...
Look, guys, the gay terrorists are holding hands. What are we going to do? We can't fight against this. It's too much.
Just chuck rocks. They're breaking into these buildings. Now they're looting.
Ah, yes. Yes. Make the rich pay. So we're going to loot some random poor guy's apartment. Yes. Yes.
Start moving in. Uh-oh. Police are moving in. Police have moved in. Get behind the tree. Get behind right here. Police have moved in. Innocent. Innocent. Holy. Police have moved in. Sit, hold. Police have moved in.
God damn.
They started breaking into these walls. Police have officially taken into the street.
Oh, look, they got one. Only another, 40, 50,000, and it might make a message.
Unrest here in the streets.
And now these fucking pussies, they'll pick their hands up and they'll be like, "What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm just peacefully protesting." That's why I think that we have to stop playing games. If you're part of a movement like this, even if you are one of the peaceful ones, you are part of a violent riot, a terrorist organization, you need to go down. That's why you can't fucking play these stupid games. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. We've been letting this shit go for way too long. For way too long. You can't even run a country when shit like this happens. Every time the government actually finally gets their act together to do anything, which for the record, they're not doing enough shit. But once they start actually doing something, it doesn't even matter. Mass riots, protests, fire burning. Bro, is this democracy?
Oh, this kid's about to get...
Good thing these police officers have sticks.
Oh, they deployed tear gas. Can't see anything. Watch out, watch out. Absolute unrest here in the streets. The police have just been waiting, and once the protesters, the rioters, Antifa, started breaking in this building, all hell broke loose. Tear gas is out. Police is coming out. Guys are throwing stones. Those aren't even rocks. Those are freaking stones. They're grabbing out of the ground. Hell's broken loose here on the streets. This is what happened.
Yeah, I don't know why, as a civilized society, we need to even tolerate this shit, man.
Protesters came in. I can't even breathe. Tear gas.
And remember, they'll call Trump a fascist for trying to stop shit like this, right? This is what Trump is trying to stop, and worse, and actual political assassinations. And they call him a fascist. Just put your fucking head on, man. I feel like that the zero tolerance policy against terrorists needs to be adopted by everyone. I'm really so fed up with it, man. It's like every time I see, like, a Hamas terrorist or whatever gets killed by Israel, and you see the fucking retards on the libtard media being like, "No, I can't believe it, they killed this innocent." No, fuck it. Sorry. I don't care. I'm sorry. Terrorist? Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. No one's forcing you. Shouldn't be a terrorist next time, I guess. Sorry.
Can't even see. This is what happened.
I feel for the civilians, but I don't feel for the people that are throwing rocks at police officers. We gotta put that guy in jail immediately. You need to arrest 1,000 of them, and then maybe they won't do this anymore. Like, there needs to be actual basic law and order.
Protesters came in, started breaking through this building right here, this storefront, and then the police came in.
That storefront is fascism, I guess.
This is absolute madness. I've never seen anything like this. All of the protesters' arms are moving in a line right now. Another...
Mr. President, send the drone strike, the gay drones. Gay paint on them. They will be gay and painted.
Garbage has been set to flames. Lawlessness here in the streets of Paris. Garbage is on fire. Stores being looted.
President, hit them with a glitter bomb. You can never get glitter out. Once the glitter sets in, you can never remove glitter. It takes months to remove all the glitter. Gay glitter. This is France we're talking about. This is the most I can hope for.
Police being thrown, not just rocks, but quite literally stones from the ground. We found Where's Waldo here in the middle of this protest. Is this protest good or bad?
The protest is good, but this meeting is pretty bad, though. You don't have to break something or...
Yeah, you don't have to break something.
Wow. Mostly peaceful, ladies in general.
Point.
Overwhelmingly peaceful, some would even say.
Yeah.
Well, Waldo, I'm glad you're here in Paris.
Thank you.
God bless you. Notice how you don't see a single French flag. You have...
Oh shit, because it's a terrorist movement. Dude, they're coming with flying foreign flags conquering your country. I don't care if it's Mexican flags, I don't care if it's Palestinian flags, it's foreign flags in your nation coming to topple a democratically elected regime. Motherfucker, why are we treating this like it's just a couple of retard college kids?
Palestine flags, you have communist flags. You do not see one flag in this entire protest. You do not see one flag.
Because they're anti-West. I've been saying this the entire time, because these protests are fundamentally anti-West. They label the West, you know, the Christian values or whatever that funded the Western civilization. That's what they're calling fascism, okay? That's what they're calling fascism, guys. That's what the game is, all right? They mutilate words to use as weapons, right? Homophobic. Do you have a phobia for gay people? No one has a fucking phobia for gay people. I mean, unless they're, I guess, spraying everywhere. But no one has a fucking phobia for this shit, okay? It's not a phobia. It's not an irrational fear, all right? None of this shit is being used properly. Every single term that they throw around is weaponized to destroy you. Transphobia. Bro, I have no irrational fear towards trans people. I just think that they need help. Like, dude, this is a tweet. This tweet got 153,000 likes. The United States, if all Christians disappeared tomorrow, they want to kill you. Okay, that's where we're at. My response, very apt. God would flood the world. Get it? That's a reference to when God flooded the world. Anyway, but, all right. The rainbow and everything. But, yeah, no, but that's where we're at. That's where we're at. This is a fight against the West. It's a war on the West. Antifa, that's just a gay little label that they slap onto to say that we want the downfall of Western civilization, and they will ally up with any other party that wants a downfall of the West. The Free Palestine people, the communist people, the Antifa people, the college students, the socialists, all these people. What do they all have in common? They want the downfall of Western civilization. But for some reason, we're not taking it seriously. Well, Trump is hopefully doing that, but I guess we'll see.
Of France here at all. There's a victim of one of the glass bottles being thrown and ricocheted off.
Yeah, sorry, bro, that's not a victim.
Of the walls.
Oh no! He threw a glass bottle at a wall and it ricocheted off the wall and hit himself in the head with it. What a victim, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, bro.
Oh, you can't even see tear gas everywhere. I didn't even get pepper sprayed, but I can't even breathe.
Bro's fucking putting his body on the line for some journalism.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't even breathe. Tear gas is all on my face. I didn't even get a direct hit of it. Oh my gosh, more and more bombs are getting put out. Wow, Antifa's going hard right now. Let me get this straight. You do not like your president, so you riot in the streets, break in buildings,
poor guy,
set garbage to flames, and attack the police. Oh my gosh, whoa. I can't even hear. This guy he doesn't know what even just happened to him. He was right there. They just did like a flash bang. Holy.
Yeah, definitely was a bang.
Look at him. This is extremely dangerous out here in the streets of Paris. All of these people in black are all Antifa. I can't even believe how many people there are. Look.
It's almost like there's an army.
All of these people in black are Antifa. It goes all the way back there. Look, you have just tourists in here. Not the tear gas. Can't see anything. Can't see anything. I can't see.
Can you imagine normal living human beings that just are just spending their day like on their couch watching TV or something? Like, bro, there's some guys just watching this as a YouTube video on their toilet living their life. And then there are retards out there that are doing this. All right, let's just make this clear. Your life is better than theirs. All right, definitely note that.
You can't see. Just remember, the protesters here are too afraid to show their face, and their way of protesting is
they're terrorists.
To come and terrorize the streets. These are members of Antifa. And Antifa in the United States was just declared a terrorist organization. I gotta get out of here. This is getting dangerous. I can't see or breathe. Peace out, everybody. If you want to become a member and support the channel, it's $5 a month. You get exclusive access to all the behind the scenes.
That was a banger. That was a really, really good video. God damn. That was a banger. But yeah, no, that's where we're at with Antifa. It's a war against the West. People know, some people don't know. Most people don't know, I feel like, because, well, let's be real, the media isn't going to report it this way. But I'm the media now. Definitely subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, man.